Have you ever watched a match and felt like it just hits different? Like the atmosphere is heavier, louder, almost alive? Because that's exactly what happens in the Cascadia Cup, and I'm not talking about just another rivalry here. This one feels older, deeper, like it existed long before the modern game caught up with it. You've got Seattle, Portland, sometimes Vancouver in the mix too. Same region, same weather, same forests and cities. So why does it feel like they absolutely can't stand each other? Is it just football? Or is there something bigger sitting underneath all of this? Because once you really start paying attention, this rivalry doesn't feel manufactured at all. It feels lived in, and that's what makes it so different. Now, think about this for a second. Most rivalries today feel like they were built by leagues, right? Marketing, storylines, big match promos. But Cascadia doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like something people were already living, long before anyone put a name on it. And maybe that's the real question. What happens when a rivalry doesn't start in a boardroom, but in the streets, in the stands, in the culture itself? Because up here, football didn't just arrive one day, it grew. Through local clubs, through supporters who carried it for years, through cities that already had something to prove to each other. So when Seattle and Portland meet, is it really just about 3 points? Or does it feel like something that's been building for decades? Because the more you look at it, the less it feels like a modern rivalry, and the more it feels like something that never really stopped. But here's where you really start to understand it. You don't just watch Cascadia, you feel it. The moment match day starts, something changes. The streets fill up differently, the colors hit harder, the energy feels heavier. And then you get into the stadium, and it's like the whole place is breathing together. Have you ever noticed how some crowds just feel louder, even before anything happens? That's Cascadia. The chants don't stop, the tension doesn't drop, and every single moment feels like it matters a little bit more. So what makes it feel like that? Is it the rivalry itself, or the people who've been living it for years? Because when Seattle and Portland face each other, it doesn't feel like a game starting. It feels like something continuing. So when did this rivalry actually begin? Was it a specific match, a moment, a decision somewhere along the way? Or was it always there? Because the more you think about it, this doesn't feel like something that started. It feels like something that's always been part of these cities. The rain, the culture, the pride people carry without even saying it out loud. And maybe that's why it feels so different. Because Cascadia was never just built around football. Football just gave it a stage. So when Seattle and Portland step onto the pitch, it's not just about winning, is it? It's about identity. It's about belonging. It's about something that existed long before the game and will still be there long after the final whistle. And maybe that's why it never really feels like it begins, because it never really ends.